Hey, I'm Nick Williams, and in this video, I'm going to teach you the best type of presentation that you can use ever. And this is the type of presentation that makes people want to buy from you. It makes people want to keep you as their agent. It makes people want to refer you to their friends and family, their brothers, their sisters, their neighbors. And it's because they like you, because it's enjoyable having you as their agent, because you're an authoritative presence and you establish respect, and they're proud of you to have you as their agent. And they want to kind of sort of at times show off to their friends, family, neighbors, and in referring you because they're like, I've got a good agent. It's a type of presentation where you leave people just simply liking you. Now, I want to tell you a story about a presentation I went to many years ago. It was a disability sales presentation in a hotel conference room. And the presenter, his name was Bill Wetzel, and he went under the tagline of Dr. Disability. Now, this was a while back. I tried to look him up on the internet. He was old at the time. I can't find anything about Dr. Disability. There's some other Dr. Disabilities, but they're not the original. So he told us two stories. He didn't go into details about disability insurance. He didn't tell us how to fill out applications. He didn't tell us the benefits, and disability insurance is very complicated. It's the occupation classes, letters of specialty. It can be very detailed, and you really have to be an expert at disability income insurance to sell that. But he didn't go into any of that. He told us a story about his mother having cancer. I believe it was his mother, and about his wife having cancer. And I'm not even sure that it was cancer, but all I remember is being entranced by this man's stories. That he told these stories. He had the whole conference room basically emotionally involved in these stories. And we wanted to like a good conclusion to the story. We cared. We were basically with him at that point. And it was powerful. It was not okay. And I have been to many, many presentations, just like you. How many presentations have you been to where people walk through the details? You don't remember them because it doesn't mean anything. It's the same as when as an agent, when an agent goes out and does a by the book presentation. I'll tell you something. If I come in behind you and I can change the plan because I can put them in a better plan, people aren't going to fight me because they're going to like me. And that's important. I'm going to go in and I'm going to sit down. I'm not going to go into the home and point at the stuffed fish on the wall or whatever, taxidermied fish, if you will, and say, oh, so you're a fisherman. I'm going to talk about things that matter to me and may matter to them. I'm going to tell them stories. I'm going to smile. I'm not going to proceed if I see that they don't enjoy this interaction. Too many salespeople are white knuckled. They are just white knuckled and they go in, they're uptight, and you may make the sale, but you're not going to create that client. Are they going to, if you go in and you make the sale, are they going to refer you to somebody? I never even ask for referrals and I get them. I just because people like me again. And it's not because I'm a better person than the next agent. I'm not. We're all 100% on the same level as people, but I'm just more relaxed than a lot of agents. I smile more. I'm much more likely to laugh and just have an enjoyable conversation. And I'm not stressed about selling. So what is the best presentation ever? The best type? And now I want you to know, I'm going to go over the next several videos that I make are going to be focused on how to relax and create this type of presentation. Okay. First of all, it's a question-based presentation. It's a conversational-based presentation. Now, you may have best practices and you may have points that you want to make. Yes, you'll make them. And at some point in the presentation, you'll get into the nitty-gritty facts and details. But you don't jump there. First, you have to get these people to relax. But I always say this, Another thing that you must do is you must establish that authoritative presence. So I will do that. I will make that impact. And especially if somebody starts trying to tell me something that is wrong, I say, well, wait a minute. You know, I'm the expert in the room. So, and I say jokingly, and you know, so that's not correct, but let me tell you what is correct. You know, so you establish that authoritative presence. So it's friendly, authority, friendly, authority, facts, friendly, authority, facts. Then what you'll find is people will just want to sign up because they like you. You've established your authoritative presence. You've given them the facts that they need. If that's identifying the problem and presenting the solution. But the important thing is that they like you. And I'll tell you something. I could cross-sell any product to my client. Often I can cross-sell any product to my clients because they want to see me. It's like, hey, yeah, come on by. They may want you to come by just because they'd like to have your company. So if you do some fact-based presentation, let's say you do a real fact-based Medicare presentation, and that may resonate with some people, but are you going to be able to come back and sell them an annuity another day when you just came in? And it's like, who was that person? Is that going to set the stage for cross-selling? And I believe cross-selling is what we must do as Medicare agents unless we have that book of business built up, you have to cross-sell because you need the commission dollars to feed your family, to pay your bills, whatever it may be. Okay. So the best presentation is a question-based presentation. That's a conversational presentation. It's one where you communicate with the person as a person. And the way that you do that, and again, I'm going to go over that in the next few days, is just by being relaxed and having a normal conversation versus the salesman conversation. Okay. So this is the first video in this series. The video series is called The Best Sales Presentation. Okay. Not to be confused with Nick's sales presentation because it's going to be on a playlist. Look for The Best Sales Presentation playlist on my YouTube channel. So there you go. That's how we're going to let this unfold over the next several days. Follow this series. It will make a difference and it will make you a better salesperson if you allow it. Goodbye.